Hey guys, in this video I'm announcing the 27 winners of my 22K giveaway, and I'm also going to give you my definition of what true wealth means to me. So first and foremost, I just want to thank everybody that joined in on the giveaway. Between the blog and Instagram, we had over 4,000 submissions for the giveaway. So thank you guys so much. It was really impressive reading all of your definitions for what true wealth meant for you. And now I just want to give you my perspective on this. So true wealth, when most people think about it, they think of money, right? So let's talk about, first and foremost, what money is, and then we'll dive a little bit deeper into what true wealth is and how I think you could be the most wealthy person that you know. So first and foremost, money. What is it? At the very basic level, money is nothing but a social construct, meaning that it was something that was created by humans to make our lives easier and to improve our standard of living. Hundreds of years ago, people were exchanging shells and cattle and bartering and, you give me some wheat, I'll give you some meat kind of thing. And then people started making coins, gold and silver coins. Fast forward a couple hundred years ago, we moved into government currencies, and then today we have decentralized digital currencies like Bitcoin. And I think money's kind of like religion. Everybody can't really agree on what the sole true form of money is. The talking heads on CNBC are always arguing that fiat currency is the best form of money, and then you have gold bugs that are like, no, gold is the best form of money. And now you have this new era of people that say Bitcoin is the one true form of money because it's decentralized, it can't be printed into hyperinflation, and it has all the characteristics of money. I'm a fan actually of all three, believe it or not. I own all three, and I'm not a black and white guy that says, look, this is the one form of money, you only have to be in here. I see pros and cons to each. But at the end of the day, and this really isn't meant to be an argument about what money is, I just want to talk about that first so we can talk about true wealth. Because so many people make the mistake of thinking that wealth equals money. Money is only one form of a resource, right? And wealth, I think, is having an abundance of resources. Now, the most valuable resource that any of us have is what? Time. Time is the only asset that is finite and always depleting and can never be replenished. And when you run out of time, nothing else matters. Think about that. And I'm not talking about some hippie, like, look, you just gotta, feel good and go with the flow and make the best use of your time. That's the truth, guys, on a very fundamental level. Like, if you don't have time, I don't care how much money you have, like how much fiat currency, Bitcoin, or gold you have, none of that matters if you don't have the ultimate resource, which is time. So out of resources, you have time, money, capital, and we can argue what money is. You have connections, you have influence. There's a whole range of resources, but at the end of the day, I think the most wealthy people on the planet are the ones that own the most of their time. Now, what do I mean by own the most of your time? There's this whole movement of time management, right? That says, oh, you got to make the best use of your time, you got to be efficient. We can't really manage time, guys. All we can do is manage what we do with our time. Doesn't matter if it's Warren Buffett or, a kid in high school, we all have 24 hours in a day. There's actually, I think it's 10,080 minutes in a week. And the wealthiest people that I know are the ones that own the most of those 10,080 minutes, meaning that they do what they're passionate about for the most percentage of those minutes. If you're somebody who is currently stuck in a job that you hate, and say you're going to night school, and so you don't have an option to pursue your passions, you don't own much of your time. For example, and my phone's blowing up here. For example, when I was in whenever I graduated high school, I went right into the corporate world. And within the first couple of years, I was earning a six-figure salary. I was moving up the corporate ladder, even though I didn't have a college education. And I was really cocky about it. And I was like, oh man, look, I built my first house when I was 19. I was driving a nice truck and a nice car. I thought I had it made. But one time when I was basically sitting in rush hour traffic on the way to my job, I was like, man, this is actually not so great. And whenever I was being really honest with myself, I was actually depressed because I would spend about an hour and a half in traffic every day, about 45 minutes each way, and then I would sit and deal with corporate bullshit for 8 to 10 hours a day. And I'm like, sure, I'm making good money, but I really don't have much time to do anything else except on the weekend go out and, hit the happy hour. But at a real level, I wasn't fulfilled. And it wasn't until I really took ownership of my time and quit corporate America that I felt truly wealthy. So at the end of the day, guys, money absolutely matters, okay? But that's not everything. If you're making $5 million a year, but you're slaving away in a job that you hate, or even if you're not making a lot of money and you're working a job that you hate, you don't own your time. So I would just encourage everybody to really think of time as the most valuable resource, way above money. Because again, if you run out of time, money doesn't matter. If you run out of money, you still have time. You still have other resources that you can use to get money. And there have been plenty of times in my life where I've gone from having a little bit of money to having an abundance of money and everything in between. So pursue wealth, guys. Build wealth, live well, give back. That's my motto. Let's move on to the winners. So we have 27 winners, and this was actually a pretty difficult thing because we had so many submissions and I had my team help me on this. But as you guys know, you could rack up points by tweeting and all that kind of good stuff. So here are the 7 winners of the $3,000 scholarships to the Daily Trading Profits program. So the first winner is Andrew Moncrief. I think I said that right. I apologize if I butchered that, but Andrew Moncrief. Second winner is Don Rinaldi. Third one is Lindsey Johnson. Lindsey, congrats. Number 4 is Ben Linford. Ben. And then Ian Stamp. Ian, congrats. Douglas Pereira. Douglas, congrats. And then the final one is D. Thomas. So congratulations, guys. You're the winners of the $3,000 scholarships. Now, I'm not going to list out the rest, the 20 names. We'll have those in the blog post that either win $100 in Bitcoin or a copy of my new book coming out that's called Bitcoin, How to Trade It for Serious Profits. So thank you guys again so much. We plan on doing another contest here in the near future. It's just a lot of fun for me, and I encourage you guys just to keep moving forward. Like I said, guys, build wealth, live well, and give back. Have a great one. I'll talk to you in the next video.